How you doing, Jason here? Just had a couple conversations today about this topic, and I figured it'd be good to share a video on it. And yes, I am upgrading at the moment. Yeah, some people call it an illness. I don't really call it that. I call it an upgrading to a higher level of awesome. And sometimes the body has symptoms of that, right? So here's the thing: is that every one of us was born into this paradigm, this duality of having a heart that can love everything unconditionally, and having this ego that can fight and want everything for ourselves and be really competitive. And really what's going on right now for almost everybody is kind of the awakening up out of living in your mind to living life in your heart. Some people call it awakening, somebody call it ascension, some people call it going through alignment of who you are. But, we are in a time of radical change in the world right now, right? And the most powerful currency today you can have is authenticity. It really is. Because look how much artificial fake things and corruption and stuff is all coming out right now, because we are in a time of radical change. So the thing is, everybody has that resistance of putting themselves out there, or they did at some point, right? So if you're looking to grow and expand yourself and do something at the next level and you haven't been successful yet, it's because you haven't let you out to the world. So the thing you want to ask yourself is like, how much of myself am I sharing to the world? 50%, 75, 25, 95, 100%. Because who you are really is where your greatest gifts shine. And if your greatest gifts are here to help other people, sharing them, you got to share them from an authentic fashion. If you're trying to be somebody else or copy somebody else or doing it a way that someone else says you should do it, it's probably not working. And the authenticity doesn't mean you have to show pictures of yourself that are revealing or anything. It just simply means be who you are. And the thing is, almost every one of us has this fear of being judged, of being not good enough, of putting it out there, because not good enough is like the root of the human condition of what holds us back. I'm not good enough. Everybody has that. You take the most amazing, successful person, any of them, and I have a conversation with them, I could connect them back to not good enough, because it's always there. And while we grow and we make peace and we align with it, we can grow and grow and grow. And then there's another deeper level of not good enough, right? And what this may look like in your life is that maybe it was third grade or maybe fifth or maybe seventh, where you were being you, having fun, being amazing, and then you got called funny or stupid or weird or strange, or something bad didn't happen. And in that moment, you decided it's time to filter myself down because it's not safe to share me with the world. And then what happened after that is you probably started filtering how much with you, and basically put this mask on to start putting a version of you to the world that gets the type of response from other people that you want. And a lot of us control people around us behavior by what we present to them. And this can work, and you can get a certain level of success and happiness, but at some point it's going to stop working. And at some point you're going to be unhappy, and it's not going to work, because you were not put on this planet to be a self-projected image of what someone else thinks you should be. You are here to be you. And when you start becoming you and you put yourself out there to the world, the funny thing that's going to happen is that you think people are going to be noticing and being upset and all this stuff. The reality is they're too busy worrying about themselves. They're not even going to notice. So put yourself out there, open up, take off the mask, because authenticity is the shortcut to success. And that if there's any, and if you really think about it, the only way judgment from another person actually can affect you is if you're judging yourself first. That's the only way that could work. Because if you completely accept yourself 100%, unconditionally, as being human and imperfect and perfect and flawed, then yeah, I am human. I don't have a manual on how to be absolutely perfect. I'm not a robot. We're here for this process to attempt and fail and learn and attempt and succeed and win and learn and grow and expand. We connect with each other through our imperfections, through our failures. That's what makes us human. It's not bad, to miss things. And just like the baseball coach said to my son, getting a strike is not bad. It's just a strike. That's what happens. You're going to get strikes when you're swinging for home runs and swinging to hit the ball. But I'll tell you, like, carrying that image, that mask of who you are is exhausting and tiring. And it's going to wear on you. And it may show up of dealing with that lack of congruence and self-rejection in food or drinking or extra weight around your body or being angry at other people. Because if you really think about it, if we fear so much judgment, how can you be judged by someone who doesn't actually know who you are? Because the only person on the planet who knows you is you. There's nobody else out there that can ever know you as well as you. That's just, they can't, because no one else is in your body. So my challenge to you is to accept yourself as human, accept yourself as flawed, accept yourself as imperfect, and accept yourself as perfect, because that's the design. It's part of the process. It's part of the journey. Share you with the world. And if you're in a job you don't like, you weren't put on this planet to be put in a job you don't like. Open yourself up. Get true with who you really are. Start sharing that with the world, and the opportunity and the reason you're here will show up automatically. I know it did for me. Okay? Remember, authenticity is the shortcut to success. I'm not good enough is just a pattern. So if you're feeling self-doubt or self-judgment or fear of being judged or fear of putting yourself out there, it's all just another flavor of I'm not good enough. It's just another flavor. And when you come make peace with it, you will grow and expand. And in the future, if you feel it again, that's an opportunity to integrate it at an even deeper level. Because if you accept yourself completely, 100%, right, bad, good, and wrong, runny nose, pink face from sneezing all day, hair that's a little thinning on the top. Yeah, I wish it was thinner. I'm sorry, I wish it was thicker, but that's what my body is. What is judging this body give me other than emotional? This is what it looks like. Now, if I want to change that, I can grow, expand, and change that. Okay? You are in control. You are good enough. This is the whole process. It's kind of this game that once you figure it out, life radically changes. If you have any questions, reach out. I'm here to help. All right? I hope you have an amazing day.